Okay, welcome back to another video of PPS, and from now on it's a very different level. We are entering level 2. Okay, we are entering level 2. Till now what you have done, starting from class 01 to class 16, it's just all basic foundations. Okay, it's just all basic foundations. Actual PPS starts from here, and that starts from part B of unit 2, that is called as, what is it called, any guesses? It's called as arrays. This is where your unit actually starts. Really, it starts from here, so be prepared. So the topic for today's content is arrays. ARRAYS. In arrays, we have one dimensional array, two dimensional array, and multi dimensional arrays. This is where your actual programming starts, and this is where, so there is something called as logics come into picture. Logic is nothing but an idea that you will think by yourself to get the output. First you need to get an idea that what I want to do, then you will try doing it, then you will rectify the errors, and then you will get the answers. Okay, so first let's start with arrays. Today I'll show you some basic concepts of arrays. Okay, let's start. What is an array? Take down the definition. Array is the collection of elements. Array is the collection of elements of same data type. Array is the collection of elements of same data type. Take down the syntax, write down data type, space, array name, square bracket open, size of array, square bracket close, and semicolon. This is the syntax, data type, array name, size of a. And example is data type, let's say integer type of array name is a, size is 100. This is how you initialize an array. Right? I hope this much is clear. Even if you are not clear, don't worry. What is an array, what is a of 100? Now I'll show you practically. Draw a train. Please draw a train in your notes like this. I don't know if this is a train. Okay, to make it more beautiful, this is my train. This is an engine. Okay, every train has an engine. If you people know that every train has an engine, the name of my train is A. It has compartments, right? Every train has a compartment: sleeper compartment, non-sleeper compartment, general compartment, AC compartment, the same way. And this is how my train looks like. And every compartment has a name: S7, S1, S2. Here the name of my first compartment is 0, next is 1, next is 2, next is 3, so on up to n minus 1. This is an array. Okay, this is an array, and the starting number is 0. So what is this? This means that A. Okay, draw a box. Now the train is drawn like this. Okay, compartments 1, 2, 3, so on up to n minus 1. 0, 1, 2, and as I told, A of 100, and numbering is starting from 0 to 99, that is 99 n minus 1. This is your array indexes. Okay, in simple, what is an array is, you will have three variables a, b, c, sub-separate integer types. Instead of it, you can just write a of 3. That's it. The capacity of holding three individual numbers, that is a can hold 20, b can hold 30, c can hold 20. All these three variables, now a alone will hold it in three different locations. That's it, like this. In first location 20, second location 30, third location 20. And how to access these values is, there's something called as indices. You have to write it like this. Name the compartments. So if you write a of 0, if you print a of 0, you will get 20. If you print a of 1, you will get 30. If you print a of 2, you will again get 20. This is what an array looks like. Array is a collection of data or elements of same data type. If you initialize float a of 100, an array of floating type, then all the compartments of this array will hold floating numbers. If you initialize char of a of 100, it will hold characters, a sequence of characters. And what is the other word for sequence of characters? It's called a string. So even string is an array of characters. Okay, string is an array of characters. This is how array looks like. Array is a collection of same data type, and when you initialize, now understand, when you initialize int a of 100, int a of 100, this is when you press F8 or when you press compile. Okay, this is when you press F8 or when you press compile. A of 100, that is 100 into 4 bytes, integer is 4 bytes, so 400 bytes of memory is allocated to array A, and this can't be increased during execute. When you press F5 to execute, this value won't change. Okay, so the maximum number of elements that you can enter into A of A is 100. It can be less than or equal to 100, but not greater than 100, not possible. Okay, this is what it is. This is what it is. This is array. So now I'll show you how to input and output in an array. How to input and output in an array. You will get an example. Take down the question, write a C program to take input and output into an array. Okay, to take input and output into an array, hash include stdio.h, hash include, okay, int main, int a of 100. This is my size of the array. The maximum elements that array can hold is 100. Okay, write comma and ask size, that is printf, enter the total number of elements, enter the total number of elements. Ask the user how many numbers you want to enter. Enter total number of elements, scanf percentage d ampersand n. So now we know how many numbers the user wants to enter. Okay, so to enter the elements into array, it's not like scanf percentage d and a. No, this won't work directly. Now it's an array, it's a sequence of inputs, so we have to run a loop. So how we do it? For I is equal to 0, that is array indexing starts from 0. You can see here it starts from 0. I less than n, because if you give 5, 0 1 2 3 4 indices, itself makes it 5, so you don't have to take 5 again. I less than n, I plus plus. Understand again, array starts from 0. Okay, so I is equal to 0, it goes on up to n minus 1, so I less than n, I plus plus. Take the input scanf, and the data type initialized is percentage d ampersand where you want to store it. You will store it like this. This is an array A. Okay, 0 1 2 3 4, these are the indices, 0 1 2 3 4. You want to store it here. So what is the indice? A of I. You have to write it like this, A of I, that is A of 0, A of 1, A of 2, A of 3, A of 4. This is how you take inputs. Now what happens is it will ask the inputs. I'll trace it here itself. When I is equal to 0, you are storing into A of 0, you enter a value 10, it gets stored here 10. Next time I becomes 1, A of 1, you enter a value minus 11, minus 11 comes here. You write I is equal to 2, A of 2, you enter a value 100, 100 comes here. You write a value I is equal to 3, A of 3, it is 121, 121 comes here. You write I is equal to 4, A of 4, 72, 72 comes here. How many numbers are entered? 1 2 3 4 5. How many numbers user wanted to enter? 5. So 5 is filled. I becomes 5, condition fails, 5 less than 5 condition fails, we come out, the value of I is 6 now, but 5 elements are entered. This is how you take input into an array. Array is nothing but a sequence of elements, a sequence of elements. This is how you take an input. So how you want to print an array? So printf, after for loop close it, the elements in the array are, again start a for loop, for I is equal to 0 because index starts from 0, I less than n because we entered 5 but there is only 4, I plus plus, printf percentage d slash n, sorry, 1 second, yeah, percentage d slash n double quotes close A of I. You have to print it like this. Now I'll trace this one also. See, what is A of 0? initially it is 10 will be printed. Next I plus plus a of 1, that is a of I is a of 1, minus 11 will be printed, a becomes 2, 100 will be printed, a becomes 3, 121 will be printed, a becomes 4, a of 4 I becomes 4, 72 will be printed, I becomes 5, but 5 less than 5 condition is gonna fail, will come out of the loop. This is how we print all the elements in array, return 0, and close. And close. This is how array works, my friend. This is how array works, and all the concepts that you studied from starting from unit 1 to for loop, while loop, do loop, everything will start become a single program from now on. I am doing this video today. I'll explain arrays tomorrow again, and I'll show you demonstrations, I'll show you programs. The reason why I am uploading the video of array today is I wanted to show you the seriousness of arrays. I wanted to show you the seriousness of PPS. So today I'll restart arrays, tomorrow I'll restart arrays, and I'll go forward, one dimensional, two dimensional. There is something called as array like this, int a of 100 comma of a of 100. This is called as two dimensional array. There's something called as like this, a of 100 of 100 of 100. This is called as three dimensional array. For every dimension there is a separate for loop. This is a nested for loop problem. So please start today, go back, see videos from class 1 to class 16, make everything yourself perfect. Only then you will understand this, or else pakka PPS back. PPS starts from here, ma. This is array. Array is a collection of elements, or sequence of elements. Array is a collection of sequence of elements of same data type. Here you can see how an array looks like. Array looks like a box where each compartment stores one data, and if it's a of 100, which means that starting from a of 0, a of 1, we have 9900 compartments where each compartment will store an independent integer value. Okay, this is an array. This is how you take an input into an array. This is how you print an output into an array. So please take your time, understand what is an array. I don't know how we are gonna do it. Understand it today, and from tomorrow we are getting in depth of array. And from now on, everything is arrays, ma. Everything, your lab program is array. Everything is for loop, while loop, if loop. Everything will come inside a single program. So keep every single concept clear. Okay. Take it seriously. If you don't understand the previous concepts, you will fail in PPS. Bye.